Welcome to Pitch It Good.
Hello.
Paul, how are you?
I'm okay.
I'm good.
Oh, God.
I was about. Do we have to phone some sort of medical professional? How are you, Paul?
Generally, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm excited for the Euros. It's coming home.
Is it really?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't understand that football.
That's the sound of a distant German there in the background.
He looks very small, he's very distant.
We'll turn your microphone on in a minute.
Now you tell me, where was VAR when you needed it?
We might have a guest this week.
Yeah.
Paul, have you seen any films this week?
I have. I've watched 2 films.
Oh.
Now, normally I wouldn't talk about 2, but I watched Godzilla -1.
Godzilla -1?
Yep.
Right.
And Godzilla X Kong.
Oh.
Now, Godzilla -1 is an Oscar-winning movie.
Is it really?
He won the Oscar for visual effects. But
Right.
still, it's a very good film about the impact of like nuclear war and like what would Godzilla really be like if it attacked a city and the horrors of that.
Fucking
and
hell.
I really enjoyed it. It's a really good film. It's all in Japanese. I fucking loved it. And then
Yeah, subtitles.
yeah, can you imagine? I did watch it in subtitles. And then Godzilla X Kong is like, I didn't realise this. It's the 5th movie in a series.
Yeah.
So I had no idea what's going on. And there's a bit where a monkey gets a cold hand, so they build him a glove. It's the most bonkers movie I've ever
How did
watched.
he get the cold hand? Did you do a Wim Hof ice bath?
I can't hear you. Yeah.
No one can hear you, our mystery guest. But yeah, it's a terrible, terrible film, but I kind of sort of loved it for that. So yeah, polarizing films. Perfect. I think I might go back and watch a load of those old movies from the Godzilla Kong universe.
Okay, fair enough.
Terrible films. Did you watch any films?
No.
Fucking hell. Good thing I watched 2.
yeah, I was about to say, you watched both of us, yeah.
Did you do anything this week?
Yeah, I did. I had a dream, Paul. I had a dream. I was visited by a Mexican shaman. And the Mexican shaman gave me the recipes to open a Mexican restaurant.
Right, okay.
And it was going really well.
Yeah.
I invested all my money in it, hoping to make a return.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I tripped and spilt the beans.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Made it up on the spot, huh?
Yeah, I did make a little bit of money though.
Yeah? How much you make?
£65?
No, £68.
£68 I made.
Whee!
Cash up, baby.
Let's quickly introduce our guest.
So what are we going to do with my money? We're going to make a film. We're going to invest in the movie industry. And I've got a guest to come in and pitch us a movie for our hard-earned £68. But before we introduce our guest,
Dun, 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 dun.
on the 27th of July, we are at the Museum of Comedy, 8:30, for our first ever live show. And announcing our special guest, brilliant comedian Luke Nixon is going to be joining us, friend of the show. Go back and listen to his episode.
Fantastic
But 27th of July, please buy tickets. Use it to bring your dates. If you want to punish someone, then bring them. Not in the date.
Bring your dad.
Yeah, bring your dad.
Come on, Dad's welcome.
Dad's welcome.
Bit of blue for the dads.
Father's Day on Sunday.
But until then, right now, we've got a guest in the studio.
He's desperate to get on.
He's an absolutely brilliant comedian. You can see him everywhere. But right now, he's here, Mr. Jürgen Strack.
Guten Abend, Britain.
Sorry, hold on. Give me 2 seconds to put the subtitles on.
Can we just rewind it? Hoch auf dem gelben Wagen, dort sitzt mein Schwager. Nur, I can't say nur.
It's Adelaide. Ndrua.
Well, it's a pleasure, gentlemen, for having me. Thank you so much. Namaste.
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 It's good to have you. It's good to see you. Have you seen any recent films recently, Jürgen?
Wow, now there's a tricky one. Not really. Paul has seen 2. That means you and I, on average, have each seen just under 1. But if I was seeing one or had seen one, maybe Godzilla +1 might be a good choice.
Godzilla +1. Nice, yeah.
Plus one.
He brings somebody along. Like, little
That's what
one.
it says on my wedding invitations.
What, he'll bring someone along, or that's what he says on his...
No.
Little Godzilla, what do we call that?
Little Godzilla?
Yeah, comes out the water, goes, sees his papa, goes, aqua, aqua.
Wow. What's happening?
I'm already so confused. Baby Godzilla. I don't know. Yeah.
Is there a baby Godzilla?
There's a baby monkey in Godzilla Kong. There's literally a bit where he goes he's in the middle of the planet and he goes to another middle of the planet and he meets a baby monkey that's a giant. It's a terrible film.
Well, there's a wonderful idea for a plot. You've got.
Trust me, it's not.
I was about to say, this film sounds like one of the batshit things that people pitch on this show.
Yeah, honestly, if you told me that it was pitched on this show, I would believe it.
But batshit, that's yesterday's news. We've been there and done it. I was in a market in China somewhere.
Oh, really?
Why do the Germans envy the Chinese?
Go on.
Because they still have their wall.
The only guest we've ever had who's allowed to make that joke.
yeah, thank you, Jürgen. Thank you.
You're welcome. I wanted to come here today, and do something really meaningful, educational, interesting, but I decided to come and do this podcast instead.
Oh, yeah, very good.
You've just given me a wonderful idea. How about this? So we've got Baby Godzilla.
Yeah.
And we've got a baby monkey.
Yeah, but come on. I'll tell you what, Jürgen, we're going to start off with, where is this set?
Okay.
Where?
It's got to be the middle of something. Middle-age spread.
Middle-age where?
In middle-age spread.
Middle-age spread, where's that?
Yeah, it's a fictional thing. Middle-age spread could be around Rotund, sort of the roundhouse.
The Rotund.
Yeah.
Is this the Rotund region of Germany?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the vicinity... of the middle-aged spread. Where does the middle-aged spread usually reside, gentlemen?
I don't know. But here.
Marmite, isn't it? Middle-aged spread?
What's that?
Marmite.
Middle-aged spread, Marmite.
No, that's dripping. Isn't it around? Isn't it around your waistline? Isn't that where it goes?
Is this where the movie's set, on a waistline?
Yeah, we are being inventive here, right? We can be creative.
Yeah,
there are no limits.
No limits.
That's why you're having me off limits.
We're in a universe where the Earth is the middle section of a rotund man.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's a little monkey.
Yeah.
With a cold hand.
Yeah.
His fingers might need some mittens. And then we have the baby Godzilla.
Oh, Baby Godzilla and a cold-handed monkey.
Yeah, that's it so far. What about these ingredients? You think we could do something?
I think we could make a slightly better movie than Godzilla X Kong, yes.
So, before we start over it, so who plays the monkey with the cold hands? What famous actor do you think would play monkey with cold hands?
That's an excellent idea. Question there, Jim.
Yes, we should have actors. If you're listening at home, by the way, do buckle up. I feel like this one's going to be quite the whirlwind.
How about we choose a Corbynista?
A Corbynista?
Yeah.
Oh, like a politician?
Nista, Ista, Mister. I can't think of another.
I don't know.
Corbyn. I saw the name Corbyn. I don't know who it is, but I saw it on the posters on the windows coming here.
So the cold monkey is going to be played by ex-leader of the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn.
Yeah. No, Corbynista. It hasn't got to be Jeremiah himself.
Okay, not Jeremiah.
Jeremiah Corbyn is a great name.
Or Jerry, don't bring my uncle into this. He's not a famous movie star, Helmut.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Never say never.
Never say. Wait, so are we saying Jeremiah Corbyn?
A Corbynista would be a follower.
Jeremiah Corbynista. It's not a famous actor, but it could be.
Yeah, Jeremiah Corbynista. Yeah,
okay, Jeremiah.
I like that. We made that up out of thin air.
Yeah.
We sort of pulled it out of the thin air.
It does feel like we're about to sort of slander Jeremy Corbyn, but are trying to get around it on a loophole.
But we don't mean to do this. I know the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but this is not the road we're driving on.
What road are we driving on?
Some kind of roundabout with a middle section. And only 2 exits, then 1 entry.
Oh, that's
Double entry, book system. You're an accountant. That's an accounting comedy cul-de-sac. Do continue. You were about to say something?
I think legally that's a gyratory system.
Well, if you want to do a fitness warm-up in this room before we start, be my guest. Okay, it's a gyratory.
Gyratory. So, I don't know where we got to roundabouts of gyratory. But Jeremiah Corbyn is playing the monkey with the cold hands.
He is indeed.
And who is playing Baby Godzilla?
Baby Godzilla. Okay, my pet lizard, maybe?
Your pet lizard?
What's so funny about that?
Of course, you got a pet lizard. What's his? What, I assumed it was a male lizard.
Yeah, he's got a nervous disposition.
Okay. What's his,
you know what I did? I mean, this went on for a long time. In this terrarium, you look at him. I gave him some CBD oil.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's a much calmer chameleon.
Yeah. Oh, come on!
Yeah! I said it first, Britain! I said it first!
Ladies and gentlemen, Jürgen, everyone, come on.
It's a little bit...
do you honestly have a pet lizard?
Yeah, I could have one.
I don't believe you.
Don't. I'm going to that a lizard is going to get revealed. What's your pet lizard's name?
Chameleon.
His name is Chameleon.
Let's call him Karma. Karma standing for action. Did you know? Which is a bit odd, isn't it? Because there's not much action going on with the Karma Chameleon.
No.
But this is a show of paradoxes.
It is?
We could call him Leon for short, yeah.
Leon?
Leon the pet lizard.
What is it long for?
Karma Leon. Karma Chameleon.
I thought it was Leonidas.
Yeah.
He's from the island of Heraklion in Griechenland. Am Strand von Griechenland. Allein und Hand in Hand am Strand von Griechenland. Atmosphäre. Russ Abbott. Küsse im warmen Sand. Ein Sommer nur mit dir allein und braun gebrannt. So it's a Greek pet lizard. I don't sing.
So we've got Leon.
I've got Leon the pet lizard. The Greek pet lizard.
Little Leon.
Little Leon. Yeah, I like that.
Lady Leon.
Lady Leon. Oh,
Lady Leon.
Or
say
Leon.
Say it, Leon.
Leon the lad.
Leon the lad. He's a laddish.
He could be laddish, yeah.
He's a laddish, calm lizard.
He's a lagerlout.
He's a lager loud.
England.
Oh, so he's at the Euros, yeah.
Wait a minute. So hang on a second.
Indeed, Paul.
He's a Greek. He's a Greek lager loud lizard.
Yes.
Supporting England.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. This might be the most complex character we've ever had on this show. Nearly everyone is one-dimensional, but so far we've got a Lady Leon who is a lager lout and a Leonidas.
Yes, she's so pubescent.
Okay. So we've got So far we've introduced a monkey and a lizard, and what are they doing?
Do you speak English? Honey, I do. Do you speak English? I break out in song. I do that a lot.
Oh, I wouldn't believe you.
Me neither. Don't believe what you say.
Jürgen, what does this lizard and this monkey do?
A lizard and a monkey are living on the belly of a man.
Is your name Jürgen?
Yeah, they live on.
But it's very true. No, they live on the surface of the belly of the man, and the belly button depth provides a harboring point, a safe haven,
nice.
From which all creativity and activity shall emerge and spring.
Very much the same for my belly button, to be honest.
Yeah, we won't go there.
Oh, God.
Yours is sort of pointing outside us.
Mine's a horror show, yeah.
It's a horror show.
Okay, right. So, all right. So they are living around the belly button, which is the fountain of creativity.
Yeah, the cradle.
The cradle. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The cradle of creativity. And what do these two characters do? What's the plot?
They've lost the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've lost the plot. The plot has a special meaning to them. It's like something inside a little bag, a duffel bag, that you hung around your shoulder. I think it's called the McGuffin in movie making. Paul is nodding while he's slurping. His Daniels.
What's it? A McGuffin?
McGuffin. McGuffin. So, for example, in Pulp Fiction, the suitcase, the briefcase, is it? What's inside it would be the McGuffin.
Oh, right, okay.
So we have a McGuffin with our two little friends. Remind me what their names are. So we've got
Leon and...
we've got Leon.
Did we name them?
Leon Leonidas.
Yeah, and Jeremiah Corbyn.
Corbynista. His cool name is Corbynista.
Corbynista.
So they, in my mind, it's a unique mind.
No shit.
That's the most sane thing you've said so far.
It looks like you had a moment of clarity there. Like,
it's quite a unique mind, isn't it? Yeah.
I had clarity momentarily.
Okay.
Where were we?
Excellent possible title for the future. Write that down. Momentary clarity.
So the clarity within my mind, I am cultivating a virtuous mind, is that the two fellas, it's one lady and one fella, isn't it? They befriend. There's some kind of event where they cross path, and
on the belly of the man.
Yeah. They were swimming.
Swimming.
One was coming up. One was floating down. Maybe.
So is the belly of the man? Is the man floating around in the sea?
He could be in a whirlwind because it's a roundabout with a gyratory, and then it rains like it does here, and then you have that whirlpool effect. Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
You said yes and, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Not no, but this is yes and. Right. Where's the European Court of Justice when you needed it? Cheers.
Right, okay. I forgot my original question. Right. Okay. So they met on the belly of a man. They bet and they crossed paths over the belly button with the McGuffin in the bag.
Yeah, one of the two has a duffel bag over his shoulder, and it contains something. We don't know what it is at this point.
No.
And it's very important to the movie. And, all throughout, we must wonder what shall be revealed.
What's their quest?
Their quest is that the bag stays intact.
So
the duffel bag, it has little strains of fabric.
Yeah.
It's where we are today in Camden, so it's very colorful, It's got all sorts of lovely tapestries, lots of color, little intricacies. But as they go through their adventures, they lose a strand.
Ooh.
Wait. I just want to come back here. So
check in. Where are you?
So their mission.
Mission in life.
The mission in life is to protect the McGuffin in the bag. But
yes,
who's given them this mission?
Okay, this mission was delivered by a delivery guy, Deliveroo, if you wish.
Deliveroo.
Yeah, you made an order online. You ordered it online. The mission, you ordered it online.
That's Deliveroo, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, because nobody would expect it, right? It's so everyday.
You expect
it's so run of the mill. It's so gyro of the gyratory, that is the way they chose to go. Not like in. The famous movies with Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. And will you accept this mission? Will you accept this mission? I got no choice. I'm on the payroll.
Can I just interject? Did you just say that this is run of the mill?
Yeah, that kind of mill. Yeah, I'm a mill.
A sort of
Bismillah.
ambiguously gendered lizard. And a monkey on the belly of a man trying to protect a satchel with a McGuffin inside of it.
I like it how he just made it a satchel. I don't know where that came from, but satchel it is. We go with satchel. Unanimous? Yes. 1-0 Germany.
Is it?
It's a little bit funny. I don't say funny.
Right. Okay. So they've been their mission has been delivered to them via Deliveroo.
Yeah, on the back of a bicycle. It was electric, but it didn't work. First 10 minutes were free, then he ran out of steam,
Yeah.
He left a bit of an oil trail as well along the mans. So it looked, the middle edge spread goes from his belly button to the nipple. And it's like an oil spill. Yeah, so it's like a pinball machine, and they slide more quickly. And he gets a bit dizzy, he hasn't had his coffee in the morning, so he's lacking a caffeine. And he gets a little headache. He needs a little paracetamol. A little droplet, because he's tiny and he's in a giant's world. So he needs to find a little paracetamol. It's like huge, it's like a big brocken, as we say in German. Brocken, da kommt Brockenhurst.
Mum, I know you listen to
cross the line. Hi,
and
Mum, how are you doing?
You won't know what's going on. If it makes you feel better, this time I don't either.
I have something for you, Mum. Mama! I don't sing.
So it was a Deliveroo driver on a bike.
He's not a driver, he's a cyclist.
He's a cyclist that created an oil slick between the nipple and the belly button because he's a small man who's taking some paracetamol.
Yeah, which is giant for him, so he's cracking off a piece, and one of his fillings is affected, and he has to book him with a dentist. He's private, he used to be NHS, but no more. Yeah. Cost of living.
This cyclist has got a hell of a backstory.
Keir Starmer needs policies. Just give me a call, man. I'll sort you out. We'll make it up as we go along. It's what you do anyway, isn't it? I'm not political. Anyway, who invited me to this thing anyway? See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Okay, right. So we've had our satchel delivered.
What's your name, Mary Jane? Where do you live? Down the lane. What's your number? Cucumber. What's your address? Watercress.
Jim, I'm going to really need you to get us back on track.
Mungo Jerry is losing the plot.
We're on a quest. We're on a mission.
Yes, it's exciting. This has never been thought up before.
No,
this is like Mission Impossible meets Roundabout Kids or something. I don't know.
Okay, we're on a mission. Stay with me on the mission.
On a mission of attrition.
On a mission of attrition. We're on a mission that we need to protect. We need to protect the satchel.
Yes,
the duffel bag now a satchel.
Yes, very important.
Very important. Very
crucial.
Important. It's got a McGuffin to protect.
Das muss protected werden. Du kannst es nicht. Das muss protected werden.
All right, okay. We're going to protect the McGuffin.
This is crucial.
And where do they go? Where's their first stop in their
between the toes of the man.
Between the toes of the man.
Yeah, he's been submerged so long. He's growing little webby feet. Webber, bob.
Okay. Web.
That's on the number plates in the card, but with the German it says WOB, W-O-B.
Yeah.
I don't know what it stands for. It's an abbreviation. An abbreviation of an
Nice.
appreciation. I'll stop now because I'm talking bullshit.
So now you're
Yeah, only now.
Only now.
I have 4 seconds in my budget for that.
You got a 4-second bullshit budget.
You can't get a word in sideways here, can you?
just a little peel behind the curtain here. Before we started recording, you asked us, is there going to be any awkwardness if I have to pause for 5 seconds?
There's none whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay. Were you just fucking with me?
Yes, this is going swimmingly. We're talking about the web feet.
So the man is now going swimming.
Yeah, he's got web feet.
Yeah,
Web
which
feet.
provides a little surface, They have different tensions and densities. The two of them, they sleep on there at night and they make a nice bed. They go to Bedfordshire.
But I bet she's.
Yeah, and in Germany, the children to go to sleep, we sing them a lullaby. So the man, he'll hum it. Lalelu, nur der Mann im Mond schaut zu, wenn die kleinen Babys schlafen, drum schlaf auch du.
That was beautiful.
That was
Can we
genuinely
give a
quite
round
nice,
of applause?
though. Yeah,
Absolutely. That was enchanting. Absolutely.
That was
lovely.
really nice.
Really enjoyed that.
What did it mean?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Yeah. That was the most racist thing we've ever had on the podcast.
It's procuring a bit of,
It was lovely.
substance. Yeah.
It's
Thank you very much,
So they're singing...
Could be in the satchel.
Right,
no, we never find out what's in this actual.
Correct, sir.
It's a McGuffin.
Correct.
Right, but so the monkey with the cold hand and the lizard.
Oh yeah, we haven't established why his hand is cold yet.
No, let's go there. Let's
go there. Let's go there. So, what I can proffer a proposition.
Okay, please.
So he climbed up on the man, got to the top of his hair, and he reached his hand out, and it reached into another layer, like an ozone layer, like where it's cold. And he started slowly freezing up from the fingernails, and but he had some dirt under the fingernail, and because it was cold, it sort of clumped up. Yeah. And it fell out, and it fell on the man's eyebrows and made him look more bushy,
Oh yeah, it's very metaphorical.
like the grandfather in Heidi.
Yeah.
Oh laddie ho.
It's sort of our Icarus, if you will. Yeah.
Yeah. He flew.
Icarus, I like that. Put another letter in front of it.
Dickarus?
Yeah. He's a man after my own heart. He can read my mind. How are we doing so far, gentlemen? Is this the most unbelievable? Is this big friendly giant, or is this not?
Big friendly giant.
I would be disappointed if we were close to anything that had ever been made before.
Oh no!
I think if we made this film, we'd go to prison. Yeah.
Although I am reminded of the Discworld universe where they live on a turtle in space. Yeah.
Turtles all the way down.
I'm just imagining just like the belly of the man.
I read the
Discworld books too.
I wish I could make another voice sound. Woodpecker, you know him from space? Woodpecker from space, how do you do?
Is this a new character?
Yeah, they sing. It's a song title. It's a theme tune for
the film. This
it's
is
the opening.
original score.
Yeah.
Woodpeckers from space.
I mean, this is wonderful, isn't it?
Honestly, fantastic.
Okay, right. So Woodpeckers from Space is the opening thing. All right. Okay, right. So they are. So the lizard and the monkey who has got a cold hand because he reached too high into the ozone of the man's hair.
Metaphorically, he reached too high.
He did.
What are their names again? Our characters.
They Jemima. Jeremiah.
Jeremiah
and
Corbin,
Leon.
Jeremiah McCorvinister and Leon the lizard.
And we just had Jemima joining the party.
And Jemima.
Yeah, sorry.
She's a curveball,
Oh, she's a curveball.
So a curveball joins them.
Yeah, she's a curved ball. Jemima is a curved ball.
Okay,
comes in from outer space like a frisbee. What's the thing that comes back to you in Australia, hits you on the back of the head?
Boomerang.
Yeah, him.
Right.
So we have Jemima, who is a curved ball, and we have Boomy the Rung. Boomy Orang Yutang.
Boomy
Orang Yutang. Yeah. He's a lookalike of Starmer, but I'm not political. Richie Sunaks.
What's happened? Right, okay. So, I need to get us back on track. We've got...
Back on track? Were we ever on track?
There's an narrative.
We live live in the fast lane.
Yeah, we do. We do.
I, like the 4 people listening at home, cannot wait for you to try and read this back. And we're only halfway through.
I can see the viewing figures or the listening numbers. You're right, it's down to 4.
Yeah. Oh,
That's higher than
down.
it is usually.
That's your mum and her friends.
It's just my mum. Hi, Mum.
Right, so the lizard and the monkey are falling asleep on the webbed feet of the man that they live on.
Are we all banging the table today? What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh, table manners with Paul.
Please. Sophisticated podcast.
Yeah, Mum's cooked dinner.
Jeremiah and Leon have good table manners. They went through finishing school and all that.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
lovely.
They speak the Queen's English, or is it now the King's English?
No, it's still classic.
The lizard and the monkey were asleep on the webbed toes.
Why is it a blizzard? Where did that
No,
come in?
the lizard, not the blizzard.
No,
Is there
make it a blizzard now.
Okay.
A lizard with a B is a blizzard, and Arcticus with a D is a Darcticus.
It's snowing.
Yeah, it is now.
It is now, right?
Because the ice
It's got cold feet.
It's got cold hand. It's got cold feet.
Thank you. That's why I'm here.
How are we doing so far, fellas?
Dazed and confused.
The man, the middle-aged spread, is asleep.
Okay.
But at some point he will awaken.
Oh.
And that threatens
Oh, wow.
the livelihood of our
all the
of
forest
our family.
creatures.
Yeah, of our family. Yeah,
The infestation.
yeah, because they're getting on quite well. They're thinking about potentially, adding, to the
Adding
close
more?
ones. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
How
Right.
are they romantically involved?
Yeah, I mean they've been on a few dates.
I mean, I've to be honest,
Had
we've
a
all
few,
felt the sexual tension. Yeah.
Oh yeah, between the monkey,
with the cold hand
and
and
the
then
pet lizard from.
pet lizard.
Why
Yeah.
is the tension central?
Sexual tension.
Oh,
tension.
you're going there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have that. Yeah.
Oh no, where are we going? Right. Okay. Right.
Graphic sex scene, please.
Right. So hang on. So is our man is he going to wake up to add more creatures?
Yeah, because he's dreaming this story.
He's dreaming.
Everything we're talking about is actually he's dreaming it.
Okay. We've got a
He-
twist in the middle of the film.
We have a twister sister. That's another weather phenomenon.
Oh right. Okay. A twister sister.
Yeah, and storm chasers.
Yeah.
Our 2 protagonists. Is that what you call them?
Yeah,
Protagonists?
they're storm
Antagonists?
chasers. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're into that.
It's a natural.
So, the man is having a bad dream, I imagine. Yeah, pretty much so.
Twister sisters.
Yeah, Twister Sisters. Jemima is one of them.
Jemima is one of them.
Yeah, she could
But
be.
she's in the dream.
She's in the dream, yeah.
All of this is a dream.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So all of this is a dream of a man.
Wait a minute! Don't you dare explain this to me. Don't explain it like I'm some simpleton
explain the
who doesn't
inexplicable.
understand. Jim, this is what's happening here.
You can't see it at home, but the condescending look on my face
Oh,
when I was like, no, Jim, all of these are real people. They're in the dream of a man. I've fully bought in. I think I need to be sexual.
Right. Okay. Right. So the storm
It's
chasers.
beautiful.
They're in the dream. They're in the dream. The Twisted Sisters, and they're chasing a tornado. Is the tornado
A blizzard.
a blizzard? It's a blizzard.
Yeah, which is really the lizard doing a super dance,
Oh, so the blizzard turns into a blizzard.
No, yeah,
No,
he dances, like
I'm gonna have
he does a Highland fling, and
A Highland
he's
fling.
whizzing and dizzing and duping and diving.
Whizzing,
All-
whizzing and jizzing.
yeah, all the-
Oh no, no! That is quite the blizzard
Quite the blizzard.
yeah, and it affects the weather system.
of this sentient spaceman planet.
No, he's not in space. He's floating in the sea.
Yeah,
Paul, if you don't understand,
Sorry, I'm
he's
so sorry.
Floating in the sea.
You idiot!
Right. Okay.
yeah,
Right.
floating in the sea, like in a little dinghy
Yeah.
and the ocean,
Hmm.
and it's all happening in the dinghy. The man who is asleep is in the dinghy.
How did he
On
get
his
there?
back. How did he get there? Well, why don't we come up with a way that could have occurred?
I like to think that he was out on holiday in somewhere like Malaga.
Zante.
Zante, yeah. Had a couple of beers, fell asleep, and got taken out to sea.
Yeah, I like it.
That's the most normal.
He's got-
Sounds pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
What about a great white
Okay.
and got injured one day, and then the muggers got in it?
The mugger's got it.
The muggers got in, found everything he'd eaten in his lifetime, like a Moby Dick.
Oh, hang on a second. So,
like a whale.
wait, hang
Yeah.
on a second. So, there's some muggers that have mugged a shark
Yeah.
in the middle of the sea,
Yeah,
and they have robbed it of all the things he'd previously eaten.
yeah, but the shark was actually within a whale, and the guy had been eaten whole, and he went into a
So
cryogenic
Cryogenic.
sleep.
Oh, right. Okay. So
That's why he's still asleep.
let me. You said that was
Do
such a-
recap. Do recap.
Right. Okay. Wait. So hang on a second. I just want to. So there is a shark that is inside a whale, and inside the whale there are some muggers that mug the shark, and then the. I'm trying to make sense of this. And there's a guy, and the guy is asleep in the dinghy inside the whale because he's cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, and that's how the monkey actually got the cold hand.
Oh, I see.
And they say originality is dead.
Not in this neighborhood. You're bringing it back. You're reintroducing it.
Back to where? Where do?
The belly of the man.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay. Right. So there's
You should see.
a blizzard.
He looks like Gordon Ramsay with a slipper on his hand. This steak looks like Gandhi's slipper.
Where's the plot?
Okay.
Fill me in, brother.
Right. So there's a blizzard, and there's storm chasing.
Caused by a lizard.
Caused by a lizard.
Yeah.
And the blizzard storm is being chased by the Twisted Sisters,
Yes.
who are storm chasers.
This is it. Straightforward as it comes.
Very obvious.
And hail is hailing, and
It's
the
hailing.
hail is the size of tennis balls, you know.
Oh.
But it's really the effect it's having.
Does this not wake the guy up?
Yeah, this is having an effect on his dream. It's
Okay.
like little things going on, little vibrations, you know.
Are our little band of characters, are they trying to keep the man asleep because if he wakes up that spells the end of their...
This is
Well,
it, yeah.
yeah.
And the secret, the key to achieving that potentially is within the satchel. I still don't like calling it a satchel. I can't
Sorry,
think of a
I'm
better
so-
name to call it. I thought duffel bag.
Oh, no,
Duffel bag is better. Don't listen to me.
I vote we
I
can
am.
rename it Duffel Bag. Just me.
Nay.
Nay.
Yeah.
Jürgen, it's up to you.
Satchel bag.
You want to call it a satchel? I just went to bat for you, man.
We've been to that market. We've moved on now. Let's bring a bat into this.
Not that bat.
So a swarm of bats comes in. A
Swarm of bats.
like bat out of cave or so. Comes out of his nostrils.
Nostril.
Perfect. So they've gone from the toes up to the nose.
Yeah, they've sort of incubated there, over centuries, and
The bat.
yeah,
I see. Yeah.
and they're coming alive, and they have a special substance on their wings that sustains Jemima and Leon.
Like a mucus, yeah.
Yeah, little droplets.
Oh, lovely.
They just need a little lick, like a fox licks a rock, and they're good for 3 months, and no first course desserts needed. No meal deals. Just the main course. It makes completely not the same.
I don't know why you're laughing. This is a magnum opus.
Who?
This is a magnum opus. That's a perfect script.
Oh.
Mr. University.
Actually, I don't think that's what I
What's
mean.
that?
I think a magnum opus is where someone's most famous writing. Yeah.
thought-
I like it.
expensive ice
I like
cream.
it because we can include this. So the first letter or word is magma.
Magnum.
Magnum.
Like the
Oh,
ice
you're
cream.
talking ice cream. I said no meal deal. Is that the strain main course?
I see you discount. No meal deal.
But this little substance on the wings of the doves, not the doves.
Bats.
Fledermaus.
Doves of the night. We call them.
Doves of the night, yeah.
Lovely.
The what do you call them again? The little bats, the
Bats.
Dracula ones, bats. Yeah, why didn't you say that? It's a special. You can't get it in Das Boots, for example.
Das Boots.
I get my prescription drugs from there.
That's Boots. This man is getting his drugs from Boots.
If you've ever wondered how many sort of German jokes that we could get on a podcast that neither me or Jim could say, this is the episode for you.
But chemists had a sense of humor. Would you like a torpedo with that?
Oh.
Okay, the torpedo is the threat. It's metaphorical to the survival of our friends, our protagonists.
All right. Okay. The torpedo. There is a torpedo.
We care greatly for them.
Where does the torpedo come from?
From the month bottom?
From his bottom.
Yeah, it shoots out a wallop. he
And that will definitely wake him up.
he lost. He spilled the beans.
Yep.
And
Spilled the beans.
there was some leftovers.
Oh.
And unbelievably, after 30 years of cryogenically, he farted. He passed wind.
Okay.
And it was affecting the weather system. In a
Oh, so
roundabout.
he passed and created it.
Yeah,
Lovely.
Okay.
and it came in a roundabout way.
And that's the first sign that he might be waking up.
Could be. It was involuntary.
Involuntary.
What do we do with this middle-aged spread guy who is the life force, who's giving life to our to our friends?
He's the celestial body of our cast of characters.
Yeah. He could be a divinity.
So desperately trying to make some
You've got to be
semblance.
serious about this,
Every time
Ernsthaft, we say in German, ernsthaft.
every time I try to think to myself.
These guys are laughing.
Right.
There's no Ernsthaftigkeit here.
Right, okay.
Serious.
Right, okay, wait. The first thing I need to ask is,
What the fuck is going on?
Are we making a sequel?
I think we might already have one inside.
If anyone finds your notes, it's going to be the scribblings of an absolute lunatic.
I'm just gonna get.
Could be the beginning of another blockbuster. I'm not suggesting a retail chain reopening.
Hang on. Right, so we're on a mission to protect the McGuffin.
A mission of attrition.
A mission of attrition to protect the McGuffin. We're currently situated.
No one's laughing at the McGuffin.
No one's laughing at the McGuffin.
Uh-huh.
It's a serious McGuffin.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got, and we're in the toes of a man who's a celestial being who has just farted out a torpedo because he was disturbed by some bats who had dropped some mucus droplets onto our protagonists to feed them for the next 3 months.
Yeah, and it also protects them, puts a protective layer around them. You can't see it, but it kind of, makes them... Yeah, they can't die.
Yeah, it's a bit like that stuff from June. You know where they fight, yeah?
No.
Yeah.
And that enables
The people
them,
at home know. The two people at home know.
Okay.
they float on the surface
They float on the
of
surface.
the ocean.
Why
They stick to the dinghy.
do we know where we're taking the McGuffin to?
Yeah, that's a good question. Anyway,
'Cause we-
the
'cause we-
wind blows.
The asshole. Nice, yeah.
Oh, it does matter to me.
That's a torpedo tube, actually.
Torpedo.
Wait, so as well, because they're keeping the McGuffin safe because it's the
Yes.
thing that is keeping the man asleep because he's dreaming
Yes.
them all, and they need to protect their own existence.
Correct. If he wakes up, it's game over.
It's game over.
It's actually quite horrifying.
But he is slowly
He's waking up.
decryogenically.
There's loads of signs. He's passing wind, sneezing, all the signs he's about to wake up.
At one point, he even goes like this.
Oh,
The erection in the third act is going to be absolutely horrific.
Erection deflection.
yeah, we need an erection deflection right now. So right, okay. So he's about to wake up. They're trying to keep him asleep. They sing a German lullaby to him, and he's still.
He's waking up. And our Leonidas and Jemima, they race to his eyelids, and they're trying their hardest to grab the lids and pull them like a shutter. One of them used to work for a shutter company locally.
Yeah.
He's got the nut.
Which one used to work for a shutter company? The lip-head lizard or the
Leon.
monkey with a cold
This
hand?
could not be more integral.
It shall be the lizard.
I knew you would say it. I felt it from the beginning.
Because with his eyes, he lives in the present, the past, and the future. So he knows the way the shutter rolls.
So this lizard now exists in all time and space.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm. There's never been one like it. And they're holding on for dear life to the man's eyelids because, if they keep him, just keep the light out. He won't wake up properly. He'll be in a sort of a semi-sleep.
You talk about semis, mate. We're nearly at the third act.
Erection deflection.
Right.
Third act, the egg is cracked.
There's an egg.
How do you like it so far? Is it in contention? Is it
For
any
what?
better or worse than any other movie you come?
I feel like I'm going to get the man in white coats phoning me
Yeah.
up in a minute.
So he turns up, and he puts a straight jacket
Okay.
on the chap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, on the wait. Whoa. Hang on.
Whoa.
Hang on. Right. So a man in the white coat puts a straight jacket on the. How did this man in the straight jacket get in the whale?
Could you repeat that? I didn't
Jürgen, I can't blame you for not understanding any of that. Yeah. But you've dug this grave, so.
Okay. Right. So there's a man in the white. Who's the man in the white coat come to take away?
Well, he's going to apply a straight jacket to the floating giant.
To the celestial being man.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the man is in a dinghy inside the whale that's been mugged by a shark.
Our two friends, I don't know how, they temporarily managed to prop him up.
All right.
So he's sitting up and you can see over the horizon, but he's not really seeing because he's like in a dreamlike state.
Okay, so he's sat up.
Yeah,
asleep.
A bit like, I mean, I know you've mentioned this before on another program, Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that, propped up, or it could be a Home Alone, like he props people up.
Are you going to reveal that the body is Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's?
I shall not.
No. That would be.
He's an unknown German.
An unknown German.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's German.
He's
German.
Yeah. Changed everything.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
After reunification, he's from that Germany, from the United, the combined. Deutschland, über alles.
This is the third time we've had the German national anthem on this show.
It is. It kind of is. It is.
Yeah, it grows on you.
Yeah.
It is also the first time anyone sung it properly.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah,
Yeah, who was that?
Oh no, we just made it up.
High five.
You pair of dorks.
You will not judge me today.
Gentlemen, is our plot thickening? Molasses?
No, but that's fine because we're going to thicken it. I want to find out.
We should finish it.
Yeah, we should. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, we are. So, okay, right. So they're sitting the man up
Yeah.
because the man in the white coat is there
Yeah.
who has appeared.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a second. There's no whale, is there, Jürgen? We're in an asylum.
How did you know this? This is one of the revelations in the Satchbug.
Big twist.
Big twist.
Hit us.
That he's in an asylum,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
looks like a whale.
It's in Wales.
It's in Wales.
If it must.
Okay, so
in
he's-
Aberystwyth.
He's in Aberystwyth.
Lovely place.
Okay, right. So in Aberystwyth,
Yes, North Wales.
North Wales.
I believe it is. Or is it Midwest? I'm not sure.
It's in the middle, isn't it?
It's the coast.
Is it?
So but he's been
Definitely
Sorry,
in the middle, Owen.
aimlessly floating, and Bear Grylls was making a program there, and he kind of
What, in
got
the asylum?
attracted. Yeah,
In the asylum?
off the coast of Wales.
So Bear Grylls is there.
Yeah,
Bear Grylls is there, and he's in the asylum. He's visiting.
yeah. He's
man.
he's filling in for one of the consultants,
Right.
psychologists.
Okay.
He's wearing the white coat.
Why?
Yeah, I said he's very talented, but that seems like a stretch.
Yeah, it's one. What do you call it? The jacket, a straight jacket. That is a stretch.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Can you see him going about his business?
Is he in the room with us now, Jürgen? Is he?
Yeah. He could be.
So, right. So the man is. So are the doctors concerned that the man is because it's sitting up? Because obviously,
Yeah,
the dream creatures are keeping him sat upright, and they're trying to work out
They're
why.
still tugging on his
Still tucking on his.
eyelids.
Still tucking his
Still
eyelids.
going on, keeping the shutters closed.
Yeah, pretty desperate situation.
Yeah.
I can imagine. So it's a.
And the thatchback is delicately balanced,
Yeah.
and our friends keep passing it to each other.
Yeah.
They're getting a little bit, wobbly, uneven, and it's nearly dropping off, nearly opening up, something falling out, a message in a bottle.
All right.
That's my other voice.
Right. So we've got a battle between death and life, awake and asleep. Bear Grylls and the monkey and the lizard, the bats, the
I can't
torpedo
believe-
from the arsehole.
I can't believe there's an actual genuine sense of tension as we approach the end of this film.
The tension is rising.
Because obviously we want this man to be awake and to be alive and to be out in the wild doing whatever he does, but we also don't want to lose our foresty friends.
At one point, the guy's going to wake up, right?
Spoilers.
But he might have spoilers, you use them to pimp your car. Because the lizard drives the car right in between his nose and between his eyes. Wallop, knocks him out again.
And knocks him
Okay.
out.
Cold.
So he wakes up and then
Cold.
gets knocked out. Oh, God.
Cold. That's how he got another second cold hand.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, right.
So
So,
it knocks him
I
straight
think-
back out, goes back down flat on the floor.
so the lizard has now driven the car into between the eyes of the floating celestial man who is in an
Yeah.
asylum because he woke up because
given
Bear
it-
Grylls is trying to keep him awake.
Kind of. I mean, little
I
tweak.
don't know how else to explain
on.
it. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I can't make it simpler than that.
Okay, so he's in a more sleepy state, right? He's back in a sleepy state.
Yeah.
And what is the future of this man? What is the future? Are they concerned? Is his family concerned on the outside, Jürgen?
He is a single man.
He's a single man.
No, he doesn't have anyone. It's just him and his forest friends.
I mean, in the cryogenically, people have sort of wandered off and out of sight, out of mind.
She's been there for quite a while.
Yeah, and this all happens within a droplet. All of this goes on within a droplet.
A droplet of
Yeah.
what?
Like a moment in time. Like a moment.
One moment in time.
Gosh, you can't give him an inch, can you?
You can give me a couple of centimeters.
Jürgen, how does this film end?
It never ends. It's on a reel.
It's on a reel.
On a loop, yeah.
It's on a loop.
It's just one droplet. And that is multiplied, and you have 1 billion of those.
Okay, and that's the sea that the dinghy was floating
Do they
on.
open up the satchel? And do we get a reveal, or are we going to go full Pulp Fiction, just completely up to the audience to imagine what it might
Are
do?
you going to reveal the McGuffin?
Why don't we have alternative endings?
Love it.
this
That's
whole
sort of a
film?
new one, yeah. We have alternative plots.
And we might even come up with a title for it. So
Actually, scrap this. Let's just do Bridget Jones 4.
Okay, right. So, right.
Okay.
So, they open the McGuffin. Are you going to reveal the McGuffin?
I imagine something very shiny within it.
Yeah, the classic Pulp Fiction. They open it and the big gold light. Yeah.
It's not gold, though.
Oh, okay.
It's something different. It's a key
A key
to a lock.
to a lock.
Yeah.
What?
And the lock is actually on the guy.
Oh.
It was installed within him by the company that does the shutters. For the price of one. We do meal deals.
The
Yeah,
lizard
mate.
used to work for.
Yeah.
There's only an extra tenner in it.
And it's very small, it's minute. It's on the back of his heel where the Achilles is. A bit like Jason and the Argonauts. Rings of that, but it's not that.
Greek again, like the Greek lizard.
we've
It's all
had the
coming together.
This is right,
The
Jim.
Iliad, yeah.
And we had the oil spill earlier on, so that's gone now.
Olive oil.
She's with Popeye, huh?
Paramasalato. Are we just saying Greek? What are we doing? Tzatziki?
Got to smash a plate.
What's a tzatziki? Okay. What's a riki? Hummus.
What happens when they?
Yeah, they open a restaurant which is vegan.
They open a vegan. Where?
The key opens a vegan restaurant on his
Yeah,
heel.
and still, it gives him tooth decay. But we're talking about what came out of the satchel bag, right?
Yes. You said it's a key.
It's a key that
It's a key that opens
Opens
a
a
lock.
they
lock.
find the lock at the Achilles.
Yeah.
They manage to turn and twist it, but they need help. They can't do it on their own.
Okay.
They need to summon everybody else who is in the movie to give them a hand.
Nice, yeah.
Okay.
So Bear Grylls is the first one to volunteer. And comes in like a bull in a china shop.
Yeah, but Bear Grylls. in
Don't
real life.
challenge him. Don't challenge him on it.
Do challenge.
No. So Bear Grylls turns the key, opens the lock.
Yeah, he makes that little 1% of difference, which able to Pandora's box to be opened.
Pandora's
And you're
lock.
just inside the guy's foot, and it's a little bit.
Half the people were imagining Bear Grylls to be the same size as our sort of forest creatures, and the other half will be imagining a gigantic hand of Bear Grylls hand coming down to help turn the key.
It seems like that to our little friends.
Yeah.
He has a pretty disproportionate hand to the rest of the body size.
Okay.
So we open up this world inside the man.
His foot.
Now, we need to decide what we find. What do we find?
The end.
Yes. It says, Le Fin, das Ende. Dankeschön und auf Wiedersehen.
The end. It's
Or-
the end of existence is
But
inside the foot.
There must be a reason why there's
What
a
if they open it?
key to the lock.
What if they open it? Hear me out. And it's an alarm clock. And when they open the door, the alarm clock goes off and it actually wakes him up. So this whole time they've been trying to keep him asleep.
Like it.
And they've brought about their own destruction.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah.
And what's the moral of the
Oh,
story?
is that too silly, is it?
What is the name of this film?
Moral of the story?
What's the moral of the story?
Because the other ending is they don't open the satchel
Okay.
Oh.
and they don't get to unlock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't see the alarm clock, which basically finishes them off. So they continue live and is duplicated many times. There's like a 3D printer and it makes copies
Of?
what we have seen. And
This is all 3D printed.
Very much so. Very much so.
They've got quite advanced these days, haven't they?
Yeah, a bit of technology doesn't hurt. They all
loves a bit of tech, Jim.
They have smartphones.
So they have smartphones.
Yeah, Meta, Facebook, Insta, the lot. They're very clued up kids.
Yeah, YouTube, all of them.
This whole
They upload everything that they experience
into
ChatGPT, into artificial intelligence.
And people follow them and go, "Oh my God, there's little creatures living on this man."
Mm-hmm.
So they're influencers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We must keep him asleep. # keep on dreaming.
Yeah, keep on dreaming. So are we still contemplating a movie title?
I think we've just found one.
Dream on.
Dream on. I was going to say # keep on dreaming.
# keep on dreaming.
# keep on dreaming.
Keep on dreaming. That sounds like it.
That sounds like a much nicer title than this absolute madness.
That's another good title idea.
Absolute madness.
But very doable. Very
From toes to the nose. Yeah.
from toes to the nose. Yeah, from crown to
Down.
from dawn to
Brown.
dust. From moan to must.
Jim, I say this with all sincerity. Best of luck, friend.
Jürgen, would you like to hear your film back?
Please, sir. I would.
You lunatic.
Who are you talking to?
All of us.
Lunatic. That's another nice title.
This is set on the belly of a man, a rotund man. And we are introduced to our characters, a monkey with a cold hand, and his name is Jeremiah Corbinista. And we're also met the Leon, or Karma Chameleon, who's a pet Greek lizard who is currently supporting England in the Euros.
Good luck, buddy.
And right now they are chilling out in the harbouring point, the cradle of creativity, which is the belly button of this man. And they have a duffel bag, which later becomes a satchel bag after a vote. And inside there is a McGuffin. We don't know what it is. Like cult fiction.
Yeah, it's not quite inside. It is the McGuffin.
It is. Oh right, okay.
It's the McGuffin.
It's the McGuffin.
Everybody who is listening in wants to know what is inside.
At this point, we find out that they're on a quest that was delivered by a Deliveroo driver who is little and he's breaking off pieces of paracetamol and eating them like some sort of cake.
Or extra mature cheddar.
And there's an oil slick as well, which you'd like to find out is an olive oil slick because there's a lot of Greek stuff in this film.
You went all the way to the nipple, didn't it?
All the way to the nipple. From the nipple to the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, right. And then we find... And then
It's quite a messy man, isn't he? It's our sleeping giant.
Well, yes.
Oh.
He has a stack of, Kleenexes. What do you call them? Napkins or serviettes in this country?
They're both, yeah.
Yeah, both, yeah. Both valid.
Both are totally legit, yeah.
Tissues.
Oh, bless you. Danke.
Okay, right. So then they go on some sort of trip to the toes, which are web feet. They're web feet, and they make little hammocks in there. At this time, they sing to each other a German lullaby.
Can we hear that one more time?
Lalelu, nur der Mann im Mond schaut zu, wenn die kleinen Babys schlafen, drum schlaf auch du.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
At this point, we meet a curved ball named Jemima.
Forgot about her.
We meet a curved ball called Jemima and a boomerangutan called Stan.
He never appeared again.
Never appeared again.
One part is the original Twister Sisters.
Oh, yeah, they're the Twister Sisters who are storm chasing a blizzard which has been created by the lizard by doing a little dance. But before that, Jürgen, you told us about why the monkey got his cold hand. He went on a trip to the head of the man that he lives on, and he puts his hand up too high and it gets frozen and gets bushy eyebrows.
We said it was a metaphor.
Yeah,
you reach too high. And sometimes when you reach too high, you get a cold hand.
Okay, right.
And you find you have no mitten in your pocket.
Like Dickerus, yeah.
Him as well.
At this point, we find out that the man is asleep in a... The man is asleep in a dinghy that's been on the sea. The dinghy is inside a whale and has cryogenically frozen the man. Adjacent to this, there is a shark who is being mugged inside the whale, and all the things that he had eaten is being stolen from him.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, it starts to hail the size of tennis balls. and something's come out of a bats have flown out of the nostril. Lots of bats, and they have tiny little droplets on them, mucus droplets that are being excreted, and they feed our little creatures that are living on our sleeping man that's on a boat inside a fucking whale, and they sustain him for 3 months because it's part of the meal deal.
And the movie could be called One Lick Suffices. Or What's on a Rock? What's on a rock?
At this point, a torpedo is fired from the anus of a sleep man for no reason.
Well, it's the air that accumulated, escaping his body.
It's the implication, yeah.
That's the implication. All right, at this point...
The implication of the nation.
At this point, we discover that this is all a dream, that the little creatures are being kept, it only exists in this man's subconscious inside of his psyche whilst he's asleep. So they want to keep and they detect that he's waking up because he starts to sneeze, fart and do whatever he's doing. And now they go to his eyelids and they hold them shut. The lizard previously worked for a shutter company back in Greece, which is where he knew the Deliveroo driver from. And there's an olive oil slick I've got written down here.
I don't know what I can't remember. No idea.
And they're holding it down. At this point, he's sitting up. The man is sitting up, and he's being tended to by Bear Grylls, who is currently posing as a mental hospital.
Putting a straitjacket on him.
Putting a straitjacket on him. At this point, I've written Tamara Salata down as well, because you say Tamara Salata.
Yeah, there was some left over in the pocket of the straitjacket. Straitjacket shouldn't have pockets, but they missed a trick down the factory.
But you've got to get the Tamara Salata on them somehow, otherwise what's the point? Yeah.
And then we have two endings.
It goes with the lizard and the Jemima. It kind of fits. It's a trio.
I'm glad we
cleared a trio of olives.
Trio of olives.
One is filled with garlic, one with the other one.
Pimento.
Okay. He's a new character.
Pimento.
I like him.
Pimento, the olive filling.
Bring him in. We'll rehearse, audition him.
We then at this point open up the McGuffin bag, and in there is something shiny. It's not gold. No. It's a key to a lock. The lock is on the Achilles heel of the man, and he. And in both endings of one, they open it up, and there's an alarm clock in there. It wakes up the man, and everything is done. Everything is over. But in the other ending, I'm speaking as quick as I can. In the other ending,
flashback.
Then there's actually a
good character.
The whole world has been 3D printed and
multiplied.
I've lost
a billion multiplications.
A billion multiplications.
These are
droplet in time.
You can buy these in the gift shop.
There's a gift shop. Where's that?
At the mental hospital.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to one? They've all got a gift shop.
How comes this just makes sense? And
I'm glad I didn't come in with any preconceived ideas.
And it turns out that, Jürgen, that they are influences. They're influences. They've got iPhones. They've got the tech. It's all good. People are following them. They want it. And then this film is called Keep Dreaming.
Keep on dreaming.
Or One Lick Suffices. What's in
One lick is all it takes. Yeah.
One lick is all it takes. That has something.
Paul, are we going to make this film?
Yeah. I honestly don't know how, but
we're going to make this film.
We've got to.
This is the best thing I've come up with all day.
I can't believe I'm going to say this. From where we started, towards the end, I actually got genuinely really into the turmoil of these living creatures having to keep their planet asleep.
It's quite existential.
There's some real.
It's some real themes here. Yeah, we've got a movie. We're going to make your movie.
100%. Yeah.
With our £68.
Yeah.
And
sorry.
And Jürgen,
I'll do some fundraising in the meantime.
Thank you so much for coming in. And where can we find you? What are you up to? You're at Edinburgh this year, right?
I shall be at Edinburgh Fringe. Yes. I have a show there every day. But Monday's called Achtung. The Germans are coming. But don't worry, it's just me. A few friends waiting outside. Hey, you think I'm dumb? The Germans always come in crowds.
And honestly, if you get a chance, Jürgen, where are you in the social media? So do you know what's your Instagram handle?
Yeah, that would be just my name, really. Jürgen.Strack9.
Okay.
I didn't know there were 8 others of me, but there aren't.
That's
so that was what was allocated. So Jürgen Strack, and you'll find me.
Jürgen Strack. No.
Yeah. Doctor, no. No doctor.
But anyway, yeah. So thank you very much, and thank
you.
you, and thank you so much for coming on.
It's been my pleasure entirely.
Yeah.
This has
It's
been
been
such a good laugh, and to everyone who, if you're still here, we are. Remember, we are at the on the Museum of Comedy on the 27th of July, 8:30 p.m. Please go and buy tickets. We are also at the Gilded Balloon at the Edinburgh Fringe on the 24th, 25th, 26th of August at 6:40. You can buy tickets at theedfringe.com, and we're in the brochure. We're in the brochure.
I mean, everyone's in the brochure, yeah.
I'm still my favorite.
We're in the brochure!
Woo! Jürgen, thank you very much, and thank you very much, everyone, for listening.
Thank you
Bye bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
for listening. Auf Wiedersehen. Blah.